Hi folks, and welcome back to another video. Now, let's not waste any time here and jump straight into the big announcement. That is, MissChanger is now in release. And what that means is all relevant components of the thing that you are seeing here and their documentation are finished and tested. In fact, over the past 4 months, as the project is going through the beta, I have been meticulously monitoring the all communication channel that is available and taking notes and fixing any and all bugs that are in all aspects of MissChanger. And there were surprisingly few feedback in general, but that's actually a good thing. Most of the time, people don't reach out unless there is a problem. That, coupled with the fact that there is no serial system for MissChanger, mean that I can confidently claim there to be an army of MissChanger out there, and y'all cannot prove me wrong. Neither can I. Anyway, enough talking. Where are the files? First of all, printable.com. And of course, let us not beat around the bush and address the first thing you may notice there, and that is this model is not free. There's a few reasons for that. The first among which is that this project had been in the making for nearly 2 years now, and it kinda ate up all my saving and disposable income. Don't tell my mom. So even though the project is a labor of love and a hobby for myself, if I don't get even some of that back, everything I do from now on will get heavily hammered, because everything from a simple fan to a box of nut and bolt will have to be budgeted in every month. The second reason why this is a paid project, specifically only on printable, is Prusa Slicer. You see, as of the writing of this script, Prusa is the only entity in the open source 3D printing space that had been investing into the development of tool changing features on the slicer side. And as far as multi-material goes, which is not the same as multicolor, Prusa Slicer is still the only functional option out there. So having 20% of the sale of the model being passed to Prusa is a pretty convenient feature for both myself and the people who want to support them for what they do. This allows MissChanger user to have a straightforward choice to support both me and Prusa at the same time for our continuous effort. With that said, it's still a choice though. Prusa Slicer is, well, free, and because I did not thought of any of this until, well, last week, everything related to MissChanger V1 on GitHub is completely free of charge, and I cannot stop you from getting your hand on it without paying a dime if you wanted to. I'll get you next time. Speaking of which, I am happy to officially announce the start of the development of MissChanger V2. But of course, due to the aforementioned financial issue, I don't even have the base machine to show off right now. So I cannot say for sure what it is going to be capable of yet. I mean, it's going to be better than V1, obviously. But in what way and to what extent is an ongoing process. Nevertheless, what I can say for sure right now is Trident A4T ACTM, which is just active chamber temperature management, and a broad support for bed probe and scanner, including beacon. That last one gonna be a documentation hell. Anyway, of course, for those who are wondering if you should be going for this newly released V1 or wait for V2, well, here's are the 3 easy determining factor for you. First is the price. Is 2,000 British pounds sound like a lot of money to you? Because that's what V2 is targeting. And 2, build difficulties. When I start doing a V1, I was very new to 3D printing as a whole. I had never worked with ABS up until that point, and FreeCAD was still in a beta at the time. What that means is the design language of V1 is simple and is robust, which then mean it is easy to make and straightforward to assemble. But for V2, the difficulty now going to get cranked up quite a bit, in alignment with, of course, my own competency in designing and handling 3D printed parts. And the third and last thing that you need to consider is timing. It took nearly 2 years for V1 to come out of the oven. And for all the reason I stated earlier, I would say that Christmas 2026 is still quite optimistic for a target first beta. With that said, you are welcome to tag along with the development, as I have started streaming all of it on this channel for the past few weeks now. Honestly, the stream itself is pretty scuffed and kinda boring, but it's an opportunity for you to jump in and ask me anything you want. And on a more personal note, it's a good way for me to lock myself down and get some work done. Ultimately, I'm just trying to get the last 900 hours or so to get this channel monetized. And that's it. It's a pretty short channel. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what I'm doing, be sure to like and subscribe with that bell icon. There are also other means to support me as well if you like, which I'll all link in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.